Hey guys, I'm back again for another Spider-Man video, and this time it's a little bit of a different one as I was shopping at Target, picking up the Legacy Collection Tyrannosaurus Rex Ambush Pack, which I did post a review. Here is a card up for the link, right up, right above somewhere. But as I was going over there, I did stumble upon like the Marvel section and see if there was anything interesting over there because I've been trying to collect Spider-Man figures, and weirdly enough, there was something interesting that I wasn't even aware of that existed, and that is these particular figures called the Epic Hero Series from Spider-Man. So I seen these two, Miles Morales and Venom, and I thought to myself, Hasbro's still making more 4-inch or 3/4 inch Spider-Man figures? Sign me the heck up. Everywhere I go, I see 6 inches left and right. I'm like, okay, so they're still making 4-inch figures or in the scale that I want Spider-Man figures to be in. So it was interesting for me to see Miles Morales in a 4-inch action figure form and have another Venom. And this time, hopefully, it should be taller because it looks like it's much more accurate in scaling. And then I did see a Dr. Octopus figure, which is going on around $18 or something, but it's in a, I guess it was like in this deluxe figure pack or something, or web splashers, whatever the heck it was called. But then there was also two other figures that I was aware of that came out alongside these, which was Iron Spider and a standard Spider-Man. I mean, there was plenty of figures that came out in this particular Epic Hero series. I mean, I just saw these two and thought it'd be a perfect opportunity to go ahead and pick them up. And also, hopefully, this Venom figure will succeed my expectations. And I think the Miles Morales figure looks pretty cool. And the package aesthetic actually looks pretty nice too. You got this animated styled Spider-Man over here with the Marvel Spider-Man logo here and the Epic Hero Series logo with the scaling of the figure, Hasbro down there. And then you got this Spider-Man mask initial right there, as far as I'm concerned. It's got a nice New York City backdrop. It looks like it's realistic, I guess. I'm not sure. It looks pretty decent. And then you get the top part, which shows the figure and its accessory in hand. It also says it comes with epic gear inside, at least that's what it's called. And then on the side, you get artwork of the characters, Miles Morales and Venom, looking pretty cool. Then you get the figure look down there with the accessories they come with. The other side, same ordeal, just closer. And the back side, showing more detailing of the figures up here on the scaling, along with the unnecessary amount of warnings. But yeah, that's basically it for the package. Like, they both got the standard package and they're all encased in this packaging. But let's go ahead and take these out the package and take a closer look at them. Here is Epic Series Venom and Miles Morales out of their packages. And honestly, like, getting all the figures in together, I actually really am impressed with how the Venom figure looks, mostly because it is bulked up and it doesn't feel nearly as small scaled as the other two Venom figures I've had in my collection so far. And the Miles Morales figure is actually pretty nice as well in terms of scaling. And there's one thing that surprised me when I was playing around with these figures, which is in the articulation, but I'll go into more detail on that pretty quickly. But I kind of just want to go over the Venom figure first because I'm really, really impressed with it. I mean, it's got the typical open mouth, and I guess I would say that it's definitely got some nice detailing around it. It's got the nice texturing of it, and it's got these symbiote particles over here standing out from its costume. And it's also got some veiny detail. A little bit of the veiny detail is showing up, but it's not nearly as hyper detailed as the Amazing Spider-Man one, which is in the background, and we'll compare it a little sooner. And it's got his tongue obviously opening up, and it's shaped like an S over here. It's very long. It's not nearly as, like, supposedly, it doesn't have much of a bulk to it. It just looks like a very thin tongue. But overall, it does look pretty nice. And you got that same symbiote part sticking out. And then over here on the arm, I also had to clip on the web accessory, which ends up in the shape of a scythe. It kind of looks really cool. But it's also really cool that it clips on, like it's got a clip into it. So that's one thing that I'm actually really happy about when it comes to the web accessories. They have to clip on, so it looks like it can actually fit onto the thing. Because I will say that the accessories that I had for the Spider-Man figures that I bought, which is from the Marvel Universe line, that you have to attach them in a weird way, but there's not, like, it's not a clip onto it. So I think this is pretty nice that there is a ability to clip them on the action figure. But also, let me go back to the detailing. You got the claws on Venom, which look pretty nice. This is just painted on there and got his muscular detail is sculpted in pretty well. And also there are like these joints here. The hips don't just swivel up and down, but they go in and out. So they're on another hinge, a double hinge, which is very pleasing. I'm happy about that because the previous Venom figures I had don't have that. And I think this is obviously a new trend going on ever since I saw the new Venom movie, but now Venom has toes. I'm not bugging. I think that looks okay, in my opinion. I mean, I'm so used to Okay, let me go ahead and get the Venom out in the background and compare it for the scaling. Because I just think it's really interesting that we went this far. Like, yeah, already I can see a difference in the scaling. Venom from the Amazing Spider-Man toy line, which I thought previously was a great figure. It looks like a really great figure with all the detailing and everything, but it is limiting. It is a little bit limiting on the articulation, especially on the legs. But it's pretty cool. Like, I still think the figure is really, really good. But this figure is already a better figure. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and get the retro collection figure I just also looked at in my collection video. Again, like a bit on the small scale. It's bulky, but it's not like, you know, in the same scale I wished it would be. And it's obviously just a 5 points of articulation figure. Definitely a nice figure. But yeah, those like these are the 3 Phantoms I have so far, and I'm already liking this one way more. This one is easily a great Venom figure because the scaling is right for what I want in a Venom figure, is not to put the other ones down. I just prefer that the size should be accurate enough for me, at least accurate enough to be taller. Again, back to the detailing on it, it's just overall a very nice looking figure. The bulk is there. The symbol is also nicely painted on there too. It's also sculpted on there too as well. But yeah, the sculpting is pretty nice. I'm just gonna leave this on here because it's just such a nice idea to have them clipped on together. So yeah, I really do like how that works. So that's the Venom figure. Let's go ahead and take a look at Miles Morales, which actually looks like a really decent looking figure. Like, I'm already impressed with the leg articulation. Like I said before, that was what surprised me. The leg articulation, where it goes in and out and up and down like that. The previous Spider-Man figures I have don't have that. Oh yeah, it also comes with a clippable webbing as well inside, and I clipped it right on here to match the look going on like this. So it actually does work the way it should. And it's also surprised that it's yellow. I'm not sure why it's supposed to be yellow, because I think it's supposed to be a standard color like the white. But you know what? I'm not too broken up about it because I just think overall the way this figure looks is pretty good. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be the same sculpt as other Spider-Man figures in this line, but I guess the torso is overall new sculpt. I don't know. I'm just guessing from what I've been seeing, but so far this is a pretty decent looking figure. I do really like how it looks, and liking the costumes look as well, especially with the logo looking pretty nice. Even at the back, it looks pretty cool too. The design of the outfit looks pretty nice. Standard Miles Morales type of look. And again, it's got overall good and nice leg articulation. Not like an over amount of craziness, but at the same time, it's just the figure is nicely sculpted. And let's see how it scales up to at least either one of the Spider-Mans I have. Let's go ahead and get the Amazing Spider-Man comic series Spider-Man. It is almost in the same scaling. I say almost because it looks shorter on frame, but it does look like it fits. Let me go ahead and get the 2 other figures I have for Spider-Man. Get Symbiote Strike Spider-Man from the Amazing Spider-Man comic series right here. Looks like it's in the exact same scaling. It fell over because of the legs. It probably won't. Let me just go ahead and have it. Yeah, it's going to be like that. And let me go ahead and get my favorite Spider-Man figure out right here, the Mangaverse Spider-Man. And yeah, I think right now, looking at the scaling, it matches how it should be, in my opinion. I wanted more 3/4 inch or 4-inch Spider-Man figures, and I'm still surprised they still make more. Now to have a Miles Morales figure in the same scale, that's that's how I kind of want things to be. Alrighty, so that's going to be it for the review of the Spider-Man Hero Series 4-inch action figures, Miles Morales, and Venom. Yeah, they're definitely nice figures. I definitely recommend picking these figures up if you haven't had a chance. If you're still looking for like 4-inch or 3/4 inch scaled Spider-Man figures in the modern era right now, these are definitely a nice fit. So I obviously have them displayed alongside my custom Gwen Stacy figure. And yeah, I'm pretty pleased with these figures, and I did not regret once buying these. I'm genuinely happy that we still have more 4-inch Spider-Man figures right now. So that is it for this review. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll be seeing you guys later.